Do. Martino will join us shortly. But you're supposed to say too much motherfucking trash.
Too much motherfucking trash.
There you go. Now it's official.
We legit had too much trash today.
What were we gonna talk about?
Did you already talk about the shed?
Yeah, we put it on the video, and that's about it.
Let's see. I spent like 5 hours at a softball game.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Maybe 4.5. It was horrible.
You look Native American.
I know.
I look Native American too some points. From
yeah, but the hair doesn't help, huh? Like
no.
the low tail.
But I noticed I'm like, I look a little Native American. I have a big nose, whatever.
Yeah, it's because we're mestizos. We're mixed Mexicans with
European
Indios.
descent. I think we have European descent. I'm gonna get a DNA test. I think I told you.
Yeah.
One for me, and it's gonna be the same for everybody else.
That's what
But
you
since
think.
If my mom and dad have the same, I mean, to be honest, we all look the same. Everybody says that we look like twins. You look like Gloria. Maria looks like me. Me look like Gloria. I look like you. I've gotten
Nobody's ever said we look alike.
Yeah.
No.
All the time. And
who are these evil people?
I know, right? But I have this like long bridge
Oh
nose.
yeah, I do too.
And I have like a smaller chin.
I think yours is a little more.
Yeah, because it's broken. And I think that if, because like, I mean, honestly, I can give it to you, the test. You want it? It doesn't matter to me because it's what we are. But I feel like since I'm buying it, I'm just going to take it myself.
Yeah, you take it yourself.
But, to be honest, it's going to be the same exact shit. I asked my mom, and I said, hey, did you have sex with anybody else? She goes, no.
Okay, you asked your mom, did you have sex with anybody else other than
Besides,
my father?
like, am I the father, or like, is my father somewhere else? And she goes,
you
no.
think she's going to tell you, yeah, true.
Yeah, my mom would never
Before
lie.
you, my mom would never lie.
She would never say. I mean, she was a virgin before me. So.
Calm down, Trita.
But.
My mom has tattoos. She's gang.
From our father. But come on, let's be honest. We all are from the same father and mother. I asked my mom.
Maybe my mom's genes are strong, and all her kids came out looking like her. A little bit.
It's just like you're fat.
I don't look like her.
It's just like you're fat.
I know, I don't look like her, though. That theory's already out the window.
No, you look exactly like my mom.
No, dude. Gloria looks like my mom.
No, you look way more like my mom than anyone
Hell no,
else.
they have like bushy, nice eyebrows, super thick
that's different.
hair, a little forehead. Do I have any of that?
I have a little forehead.
They have little ears.
But
dude, I got none of that.
What are you, the middle?
Yeah. Of the
family? You're like
of the girls.
Yeah.
So Gloria's because there's 4 of us. There's no real middle. It's Gloria and me.
No, it's middle. It's you, Gloria, Maria. I mean, Gloria, you, Maria. Of the girls. But everybody says, wow, you guys you look the same, right?
Yeah.
So, and they say the same thing about me. Like, oh, wow, you guys look like twins. I'm almost every person. So I know for a fact, like, if you had different fathers, you can tell. Like, you're like, oh, you don't look shit like me.
Maybe, yeah.
Pretty much.
Sometimes one parent, like, I really think like some people's genes are stronger, you know. Like,
Call Martine out here.
There's a family of I don't want to say like
Black
ugly people. Oh.
Okay. There's a family of ugly people.
Yeah. And like it's crazy that only like their ugly genes keep passing down. Like no matter who they marry, no matter
they get ugly.
The kids, if you're fucking them, your kids are gonna come out like that.
Damn.
Like strong genes, like the nose, the deep circles,
Fucked up eyes and
the
shit.
teeth,
All the teeth.
yeah.
Teeth
You're
are,
like,
I feel like the most important part of like
what's happening there? But like, no matter who they fuck,
they
their
get
kids look like
ugly.
that.
Ugly.
Like you,
They
they
got
have
the
the
ugly
mark.
features.
Yeah, like it is a strong gene. Like I don't know. So you can like, but yeah.
It's weird because I feel like you could go that route, like balding, short, fat, fucked up eyes, and all this shit. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's weird because it's like I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. It's so weird, but I want to say that if you look like your current like sister or siblings, most likely that's. And I think we look so much alike. I'll
Well,
give you.
You'll do this one and then I'll do one later on.
You got the money. I forgot.
What?
Yeah. Me and Gloria look the
What are you
same.
talking about?
Close because we're close in age.
Okay.
My dad must have done heroin around when you were conceived. And
I know that would explain a lot.
No, but you look like Gloria all the time. Like I'll show photos to like Zoe, to my daughter, and I'm like, "Who's that?" And she goes, "That's Gloria." And I'm like,
That's good. That's sad. No, that's sad. That's sad for Gloria.
when I've asked, when I'm like, no, that's Betsy. And she, oh, okay. She knows who you are, but like in photos,
I know.
we all look alike.
A little bit.
It's so crazy. Like I've gotten to pull off like with the fact like Gloria and I are twins, quote unquote. But if you look at
You know
me
what?
and
If
her
Maria
side by side,
didn't look like me, she wouldn't have been able to cross the border.
true.
Legit, huh?
Yeah,
You have to.
I was there and I was super scared too. A lot of trauma that a child shouldn't go through.
I know.
Fuck, I was super scared. I remember
Dude,
that.
yeah.
And
What was another scary time in your life?
I think when every time I got pulled over with my mom,
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah.
My mom's like, she presented
Do you
that
think
fear
that's
onto
how-
me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, like
projected
she
it.
projected it onto me, and I'm just like, oh fuck, like what's gonna happen? Like the worst case scenario, my mom was super scared,
I bet it was.
and I
scarier
noticed
for
I'm like,
you.
oh shit, an adult was like scared of me, and I got like a little older where you would tell me like you're legal, like I'm like, oh,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about like, oh,
Really?
you think I'm gonna stay in America? Hell yeah.
But
No,
that's
I
what I was
didn't
gonna
really
say.
think- I
That's
didn't
what I
really
was
think
gonna say. It was like it must have been
I was
scarier
always
for
scared.
you because you're like,
I
are
was
they gonna
always
leave
scared.
me behind?
Yeah, I was always
Like
no.
they're gonna get
I knew I was
deported,
gonna
but
go
they're
back.
gonna be oh.
I was gonna get deported. That's what I thought. I remember one time we were like kids and we drove near like Ruthroff, and you know where that like AM PM was always at. We all drove through there with like a shitty fucking Honda Civic brown and it fucking made me sick.
It made you sick.
It
That
made me
was the
sick,
first
car sick because I was like
it was so low.
it was low, and
Yeah.
till today I always get car sick and motion sickness. And if I'm not driving, I get motion sickness.
Weird.
Yeah, and I was driving and I just remember like
Are you sober?
next to me right now.
No, when you're not driving.
Yeah. If I was drunk, I wouldn't care about motion sickness. So anyways, I was driving. We're not me. I was like the youngest. My mom was driving, and we're driving, and there's this like dry van, like a semi truck driver with the van. I mean, not a van. That's what they call the vans, but it's like a trailer, like a box trailer.
Okay.
And it was pulled over by like Border Patrol, and it was right there off of Ruthroff and fucking what was that, Davis or
Yeah.
Shannon or whatever the fuck, AM PM.
Yeah.
And I remember like
That's
we all
Curtis.
no,
David. No, it was Davis
Davis.
or Diamond or
It was something
one
like
of
that.
those.
It was the one with
Yeah.
the AM PM. And we're driving through it, and then it was like right in the corner. There was a dry van full with a lot of Mexicans sitting on the curb with their hands like zip tied, and Border Patrol was right there, and they were all lined up on there. And then when we passed by that, and
That's fucking sad.
nobody said anything, but it stuck to me because I was like, we were all I remember seeing that, and I was like, I got so sad and scared. I'm like, oh fuck, and I was just like driving, And she saw that and she just drove home. We never talked about it ever in my life.
I remember that too.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
It was the
fucking
scariest
scary.
thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, it was like, I was like it was not even like funny. It was like, oh my gosh, like we're gonna
Like,
get
would've been
reported.
us. Yeah, we're next.
And I'm like, to the point I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, I just remember it always stuck with me. They were sitting on the curb and zip tied and like kind of like arrested, but yeah, they were zip tied and there were border patrol was right there and they were, I guess they were hauling them in the dry van, and it's scary because I'm like, damn, dude, like I remember that so hard. And then
Do you ever get offers as a truck driver to do sketchy shit? Like
yeah,
that?
but not nothing like that sketchy, but just sketchy shit like, I gotta roll off at my house. Can you haul it? And I'm like, no, dude, like I'm not gonna risk my I'm not gonna risk my job for a $200 job, even if they gave me, let's say, $1,000, right, which is a lot of money for like do something simple like that. That's not more than what my setup is worth. If they give me like, you know, something crazy like, oh, $1 million, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, you know, give me the $1 million. But it was like I earned 4 times more than what you try to offer me.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
Well, and then on the long run, like how much is it gonna cost you not having a job and
yeah,
know.
that's what I'm trying to say is like it wouldn't be worth it. Like yeah, it may be quick, easy money if I get away with it. An extra, let's say $200, which is probably what they were probably aiming to give me, which is good. But to have $200 cash, but it's like, am I gonna take that risk to get fired and not earn that amount of money
I guess
and
not.
be home every day and
Dude, I feel like I would risk stuff like that. I'd be like, yo, illegals, get in the van. I don't know.
it's
I
scary.
feel like I would
It's so scary.
because like now in my job, like I do side jobs, like I'm not supposed to, but I still do it because I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell myself it's because I want to help
Side jobs
them.
are different though from doing like.
Well, I'm not supposed to take them from like patients,
Oh, maybe you're right. Because I was gonna say like side jobs for me is like
other people, other
it's
things.
so like I have to drive my company truck to a different property and then dump it wherever they want and then take it back. So this takes time, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like I don't think I can do that. And then I don't even know if, like, to be honest, I still don't even know if the GPS is in this truck yet or not. I don't think they are, because I'll stop by my house all the time.
Oh, you should just keep doing that.
I stop by my house all the time, and I'll like. I've even gotten to the point where I'm just like, it's a slow day. I'm gonna stop there, sleep. I'll sleep for like I've literally slept for like an hour, and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh fuck, and I'll check out and I get a little.
Dude, you
paranoid.
can't just park the van. I mean the semi like somewhere and then.
That's
sleep
why I
like
park
that?
it right in front of my house.
Oh, okay.
I-
But you don't.
I pull
then
up
why
to the-
don't you get up to your house and sleep in the bed?
Well, that's what I've done. I've slept
Oh,
in my
okay.
own bed, and I'm like, I pull off and I set the brakes, I turn off the car, and I go inside, and I'm just like, all right. I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, it's been an hour.
Yeah, that's the
And I
scary
go inside,
feeling,
and I
huh?
go, I'm like, is there any cars, like, or is anybody trying to report me? Like, saying that, hey, this truck's been out here for a long time, and call the number. I'm like, no, people usually stick to themselves, and they're like,
Especially
It's
during
like
the
it's-
day. Nobody's really
nobody's
like.
even there, they're at work
Yeah.
and shit. And even then, it's like
It's
like
more
a
like an
garbage
after-
man. Like, why the
yeah.
fuck am I gonna call? Like, and then I turn off on the truck, so it's not like it's loud all the time.
Mhm.
But it's so fucking loud most of the time. It's like, it's like a loud semi. But I turn it off and then I go in and I park on the side of the road. I'm not blocking anything or anyone.
Yeah.
Cars can go. It's such a wide street, so it's like nobody can go.
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
and I've done that many times where I just stop there and I just pull off and I'm
You
just
know
like,
that AM PM is no longer there.
oh, it's not there anymore. They took it down.
When was the last time you drove over there?
Maybe like 2 months ago or something like that.
They're building the highway there. And
Yeah,
It looks crazy that being there. I don't even recognize it. Like,
it's so different, huh?
The
Because
whole-
you'd have to like stop before the train.
yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
now
get-
it's a
If you
bridge.
get stuck, now it's like trying to make it over.
This is all part of the Biden thing, right?
Who was in there
Just
before?
kidding.
Before
Nah, I'm
Biden?
just kidding.
Don't you say that?
I'm just
It's
kidding.
Trump.
It all goes, anything good
Goes to
goes to
Biden.
Biden.
Anything bad
Don't you
goes to
know?
Trump. Yeah, you're right.
It's all part of Biden's good initiative,
Yeah.
infrastructure plan. What the fuck is up with that? Have you heard about that? With the, we're gonna
I heard a little bit
change
about
the
it.
world.
I heard a little bit about it, but I'm like,
Oh.
most of this shit is like trash. It's like that even gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
They're talking about like student loan forgiveness, but this is talk. It's not implemented. If you really, really wanted to, ever been implemented with this last
Okay.
recent bill, with the stimulus checks, with the 1,400,
Yeah.
it would have been a part of that plan. Now it has to go on to the next time they implement another government spending plan.
Yeah.
What are you gonna talk about? Supposedly, but I don't think they're gonna do student loan forgiveness. It's super hard to do that because student loans are government. How do you say, like, they're government
Regulated.
So like the government stepped in and said, "Hey, we'll guarantee your loans to the point where you can't even go bankrupt
Yeah.
without them having to go." That's why if you go try to file bankruptcy, everything will get deleted except for student loans. It was because the reason is because government will back those payments up. They say that's why if you try to go to college, if I try to go to college right now, they give me a loan for it. Because they don't have to check my credit score, they don't have to check none of that. Like with a house or a car,
Yeah, that's crazy.
they'll check your credit and say, we don't want to approve you because you don't have good history paying your shit back. And that's what banks are. It's not that banks are so fucking evil, but they are kind of like, they're in the business of making money. So that's why whenever it's like,
With other people's monies.
yeah,
That's the tricky part. It's like they only gotten so rich because of other people's investments and hard work. They're just like, let me grab your money, like
and
middleman
borrow
shit.
that money
Yeah, it's
to
like,
someone who
yeah, you
asks
figured
for
it out, but like,
and you get a little bit of interest loan, but in reality, we're making the most money
yeah,
out of it
interest
because
is
we're
crazy too.
hiring that, we're getting them at a higher interest rate. So
I don't know.
banks, I mean, I'm not trying to protect them, but to be honest, I mean, that's what their business is,
They're
and
just
the government
doing their
shouldn't.
job.
Yeah, and the government shouldn't be trying to protect that. It's like, it's a horrible plan to try to like forgive student loans for the reason that the government doesn't create any income necessarily. They literally, other than the fact that they
What about prisons, Tree?
take in taxes and have so much money from taxes, so they don't want to lower their pay cuts. Anybody in prison and in politics does not want any
Hell
politician.
no. They're like,
They
more,
vote-
more.
They literally vote every time to
To
raise
increase
their
their
paycheck.
pay. Their pay.
and not a
Yeah.
salary.
Yeah.
So whenever like they want to shut down the country and say you can't work, sorry, it's too dangerous for you to work. It doesn't matter to them because they constantly get paid.
Yeah, no shit.
And they said we're looking out for your best interest. Like, dude, I need to pay my bills.
Yeah.
We need to pay our bill. And you're telling me I can't work?
$1,000 ain't gonna do shit for people either.
Mm-mm.
Like, I think it's a slap in the face too. It's like, instead they should
lower the taxes.
and fucking rent, man. Like rent.
Well, rent is more
Not
regulated.
here,
Rent
but I
is
think
regulated by like
the housing.
state by state. Like for instance,
Yeah, but,
California
like,
is so high because the state regulates rent.
It's so stupid.
Here, yeah, it's over there. It's like the minimum wage is lower than here. So, no, I don't know if it's lower than here, but I know that it is stupid because it's like it's so fucking costly just to live out there, and they have rent control, and
somehow people you would think like, okay, they did it so that they wouldn't get a shit ton of people there, right? But no, they still allow like 5 families to live in a house, or a whole family to live in like a shed like this.
yeah,
And you're like, what the fuck?
for
Who's benefiting?
$1,200.
You're not doing it for the better of the people. Obviously, you're doing it for the, like, it's fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see that video that you left at?
Yeah, with the, yeah.
That's literally me. I just go up to the and go, just like
To
joking.
Daniela? Yeah.
And I'll do that to like Zoe too. And she just
Yeah.
tries to fight me back. And I'm just like, no.
Oh, that's your daughter. I'm gonna show her.
No,
Nah.
but I do that to like Zoe.
You're
and
5
Daniela.
years old.
I'll even do that to like Emma. And just like, just little punches.
Little
She's hitting. I'm
jabs.
like, why are you hitting yourself? She's just like,
Oh my god,
No,
why are you scratching yourself? She scratched herself.
she's
Yeah.
no, but it's so funny. But yeah, Emma's so cute, man. It's so cute. It's so like. Have you seen her recently?
Just the other day when she got long.
She got long, huh? I just
Yeah.
recently said that too. I'm like, she got
Yeah.
tall, like longer. Taller.
Yeah, she's getting long.
Yeah.
I got her a little outfit thing, but
Mm.
it's probably gonna be too small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those for newborns?
I don't know. It's a Chinese tree. Straight from Wuhan.
Oh, from Wuhan.
Yeah.
That's funny because no, but she's getting big. She's like it's crazy.
Yeah, she's gonna be long. You can tell.
Yeah.
Or at least her legs look long.
Yeah, and then like it's so funny because I'm like I come home and she's just there and I just go, like she's there and she's like looking at me and I just go, and she goes, she like she squirms and I'm like oh my god, it's so cute. It's the cutest thing ever and I'm like, and I can like when I went to Chicago, I let Daniela like be with her family. It was good.
She was like, Chewy, Jesus barricaded himself.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, kind of like you do here.
Yeah, but I did, but honestly, it was fun, and it was okay. It wasn't like the funnest thing ever because it was so uncomfortable living at somebody else, like staying at somebody else's house like that. Like somebody I don't know, and was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay down here because I don't like. What do you want me to say? Like I don't know. Like I'm just gonna say some racist shit. Don't make me come out here, please.
So Jesus has a podcast. She's all.
I know, right? Well, the first night we got there, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And she goes, hey, and then we started talking about like. She started talking about like politics. I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, well, no, she didn't start talking about politics. I don't know how it came up, but
they were just like, we love Biden,
and I'm just like, oh, that's cool, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool, and then because Daniela said to her sister, oh, you don't stop talking. Like she talks a lot, which is fine, I like
somebody to fill the air.
Yeah, and she talks a lot. She really does, just like me, I guess. And she goes, oh yeah, you're just like Jesus when he talks about politics. Because I won't shut up, apparently.
The sister?
Daniela was saying that about to her sister.
Uh-huh.
The first night we got there.
But what was she talking about? Just random
I don't know, just random shit. And she's like, you don't stop talking. She's like, oh yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, it's just like me, I don't stop talking. She's like, and then it goes, Daniela says, yeah, it's just like when you get him on his politics. And she goes, oh yeah, you talk about politics? I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to offend anybody. And she goes, oh, you're a Trump supporter?
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I don't mean to be like, well, it depends. Like, what do you mean by Trump supporter? Like, I'm a Republican, but did I vote for Trump?
I already offended you.
Okay.
Let's just move on.
So I'm like,
you're like,
well, it depends, like, oh, what Trump supporter means by voting for Trump? Yeah, then yeah, I'm a Trump supporter. But no, I'm just like,
tattoos,
and I'm like, look, and I told her, I'm like, I'm a Republican. Because I said, like, like, I don't want to offend you or anything like that. Like, I don't really care, but, I'm a Republican. That's what it is. It comes down to it. And she goes, oh, okay. And so she's like, I don't judge anybody. That's fine. And she was super nice. She loves me, I want to say.
Wow.
She's great. She's funny. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And it's funny because I'm like, I thought she was going to be like an angry, I don't know.
Yeah.
But she wasn't. She was nice and she was super, super friendly to me. She always wanted, like, kind of took my side whenever, like, Daniela and I started talking or, like, kind of got in a little argument or whatever. Yeah. For the 2 weeks that we got there, we got into, like, 2 fights.
Yeah.
And it's tough because I'm just like, I don't want to fight here. I don't want to fight here with your sister. But, yeah, I didn't feel comfortable there. But I didn't do it for myself. I was just like, okay, I'm here for
Emma,
Daniela, Emma.
Yeah, like...
I'm putting my feelings aside. And I don't want to start a fight, even if I was upset.
How do you put your feelings aside? Show me, because I haven't learned that one. Like, do you
I don't know, just...
you just go like this?
Yeah, I drink a lot of beer. Almost every other night.
Hey, did you drink over there?
A lot.
A lot?
Not a lot, but, like, I drink, like, almost every other night.
That's crazy. Every time I drink around... I know, every time I drink around my team's family... I don't think they care.
They're judging you?
But I feel very like
There's
no more. Look, this was all you. I literally just drank this. I just got here.
I'm just kidding.
So yeah.
I'm stupid. I'm just kidding. That's always gonna stick to me.
It's okay, because it's true. Let everybody know. The underdog.
Well, she was great. It was fun. And then we went to Detroit, Michigan. So she lived in Chicago, but like the south. I mean, the northern of Chicago, which is like an hour, like 45 minutes away from where Chicago was. They call it Chicagoland, pretty much. But where she lived, her sister lived, nice, suburban, super nice. Like I didn't see one homeless person in
Oh, nice.
her fucking like little town city that she was.
Are you gonna
Because
move up there
it's
now?
kind of like Phoenix. You know how like there's multiple
Yeah.
little cities.
No, but Phoenix, you're like literally in a nice area, and then like 2 seconds later you see a hobo.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
No. Well, where she lived, it was like you'd have to drive like to another like kind of like city in a way. But where she lived, nice. No homeless. I didn't see one homeless person in that vicinity area. It was more suburban,
Mm-hmm.
and her house was like in the 200,000 range. Her neighbor was the mayor of that little city.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's.
What kind of drugs is she dealing now?
When you meet her, she's like, "What the fuck did she say?"
Okay,
No.
True show me how to do the
one day you guys, you'll
the
meet her.
1-2 step.
I hope one day you'll meet her when me and Daniela have like a ceremony in her. And she'll
she
fly.
coming?
She makes money.
What does she do?
CPS worker, but she's like moved up because she went and got her college degree, and she did
Those,
it.
like, life
So she
lessons?
did for 4 years in college when she was younger, and then
Oh,
later she
okay.
did work and whatnot, and then she did the rest of her degree online, and that moved her up, and she makes. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say like she's rich or anything like that, but
she
made
gets
like
credit.
they constantly like her and her husband constantly made like jokes like, yeah, she's a breadwinner now, and her husband's like a union worker at the post office. They were set. They were pretty good. You know, like they were decent. Like, and she's like, yeah, I love spending money on my little sister, Daniela, and she paid for
That's
like
that's her
$150 like braids and shit. She paid
For
like
Daniela?
for Daniela. She
Daniela's
got
a grown ass
her
woman.
nails. I told her like it's
Like-
fine. No, I told Daniela I'm like it's fine. Like no, I told her and it's like no, I want to spend money because if we're not gonna spend her birthday with her, so I'm gonna buy her braids. That's what she wants for her birthday. And I was like, all right. But
Yeah.
everything else we paid for pretty much ourselves, thanks to Daddy Biden. But no, but
Daddy Biden.
but she was pretty like so far so good. She like had nice cars and shit, and it was nice. I was like, oh, it's cool.
You know what that tells me?
Hmm.
A lot of debt.
That's what I thought too. But I'm like at the same time I'm like they're paying off their cars. Like they paid off.
Everybody.
They had like 3 cars.
Yeah.
They paid off one, and they're gonna pay off another one.
Eventually.
So at first
pay
I was
off.
like, oh wow, there's so much in debt. But then they're like, no, like we have they saved up. They're cash flowing almost everything. When she went to college, she cash flowed
Yeah.
everything. She didn't like take out like
loans and loans.
Yeah.
And loans.
so like
The house-
her main loan was her house and her cars.
The cars, yeah.
That's the main thing, and I'm just like, oh,
The
that's
student
interesting.
loans are stupid, huh? Like you can't like.
You
I don't
shouldn't.
know.
It shouldn't be that high of an interest rate to get
Yeah.
a fucking education after high school.
You should be able to pay.
You should pay
Yeah.
cash flow. That's how it used
Like-
to be until the government stuck their greedy hands in there, and then it raised. That's all you hear about back then. Is like, oh yeah, I worked a summer job and I paid off my college and I paid it off as I go, and that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
But colleges get rich off of the government.
Oh yeah.
That's
They
why
depend on the government.
it's so crazy.
That's why, like, if the government says like, okay, we're doing woke culture now.
For real. They have like
we
class.
won't get our money if we're not woke.
If
Literally,
we don't teach these classes, then we're not gonna get the funding from the government.
literally, they tell them how to spend the money. Like for women's, True, you're blowing that right at me. You don't know if I have asthma or not.
You don't. You're just
I
fat.
can't breathe. So yeah, basically, sports they get a amount of money, but the schools have to spend it equally, like on
Yeah.
women and men's sports. Even though like the women don't bring crowds or fans, and maybe that's something else they should work on.
Same
But,
with soccer. All these sports with women and like the NWA.
but you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
Like they don't get paid, right? This is crazy. Like they don't get paid for their sports. Like if Annabelle couldn't get a job because she's playing sports, but that also gave her an education,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I guess, you know.
Yeah. It benefits you, but
But at the same time, you
she's
know
paying
who does
way
get,
off the fucking crazy amount.
you know who does get to make money?
Who?
Golf players.
Tiger Woods.
Tennis players.
Yeah, and they don't put their bodies like to the extreme measures of like of these like
Yeah,
boxers.
that's why all these Asian
Boxers,
people are
that's
putting
why-
their little girls in golf, and they're like winning all kinds of. I'm like, yeah, they're Asian. They're like got this mentality, like you do everything you can to get that money, even if it's counterfeiting makeup.
That's why
and selling
boxers.
it at the swap meet.
That's why boxers is the saddest story I've ever seen. Like boxers,
Yeah.
they have to pay for their training camps 20 grand, let's say, or like let's say
That's
even like say
crazy.
5 grand, and they win 10 grand a fight, and you're putting so much with boxing gloves. It's more dangerous than UFC. Boxing, they're these big padded, like, you know, you still get fucked up, like you get bloody nose, you get like punched and shit, but with padded, but it's not enough necessarily to fucking, like a jab won't hurt you as much as like a bare knuckle. So like that's why you see boxers go up to like 12 rounds, but all that like boom, your head just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's causing CTE in your fucking brain, and it's causing so much fucking brain damage. Same thing with like football. If you're like a linebacker, like
And you know
just
what-
boom, you collide fucking helmets with helmets, and you're using your head, and you're colliding helmet, and your just brain is just
Created
rattling.
these games.
Your brain is rattling so much. Like, yeah, you might not get bloody nose, or like that's why they say like UFC is safer than football and boxing, because
And maybe mountain biking
you might
too.
get kicked, but you get knocked out. You get put to sleep, and that's like, all right, that's it. Or you might get punched enough, and you're not defending yourself, and you're like, that's it. The ref calls it, like that's it. But you get fucked, and it's not. I'm not saying that
Lucky.
any of that thing. I'm not saying that UFC is so safe that you can do that, but it's so much safer than
Yeah, it's quick.
because it's quicker. You might get kicked, and you're like, oh shit, you get rocked, and then the ref sees that, like, all right, that's it. You're getting rocked on the floor, and they're like, I'm calling
They
this
last
fight.
longer.
Fuck
right?
this, yeah.
And
But your head is getting like rocked and back and forth.
yeah,
and
I was
then you
thinking
get all this
about
brain damage from
a lot
nothing.
of the mountain biking people, even though they have helmets,
Their head is just getting
like, but the vibration of going downhill on like rocks or like hitting stomps or jumping or like as I
Skateboarders,
feel it. Well,
skateboarders, they too. Skateboarders as well. They get fucked up
with the vibration.
just by landing hard. Like they do so many tricks, and they fucking halt.
Yeah,
And
I
their
didn't do
brain
any
is
tricks,
just
but
getting-
I did fall.
Yeah, and they do
But
crazy.
you know what?
tricks.
It is fun. It's a lot of fun. It's something I always wanted to do.
That's crazy. Honestly, that's crazy to do. Like skateboarding, I'm so scared. You can skateboard. I'm sure you can skateboard way better than I can, because I refuse, because I can barely go straight.
But you did the hoverboard, and that scares me because I don't feel
Well,
like
the
I
hoverboard's
can.
more of like a balance, and I've fallen off of that many times.
Oh, I fell one time, and I'm like, nope, not for me. Not
Ever?
for me.
Never since then.
Never.
Wow.
I didn't like that. I couldn't control it. Like I couldn't, like with the skateboard, you're like, You
I have
get-
a video of like
you get one
being
foot
like,
on, one foot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin's just like, and his like back hurt. Like, ah.
My back. Yeah, it's fun though, trying new things. But I honestly, the mountain biking scares the fuck out of me too. Like that one scares me more because I'm like, man, like there's some pretty big rocks out there, big old trees, and like
Mhm.
I'm gonna get scraped regardless. Like if I fall from a skateboard, I'm gonna get hurt. But if I fall from a mountain bike, I'm gonna fly. I'm going faster probably. Like I don't know. But you should try it. It's a
You
good
should-
workout.
You should try before I do
You
it.
should try it. Just wear a helmet, dude, because you fall.
Yeah, no.
I've
bet.
fallen and it's been embarrassing every time.
The helmet will help you for sure, like for you to get fucked up, like cut and.
Yeah, I bought a
and-
nice helmet that supposedly helps
Oh my
with the
god!
vibration.
I wanted to help you. I wanted to ask you. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you for a favor.
Oh, no.
Could I borrow your bike?
Do you, what's wrong with your car?
No, I want to bike to my job.
How far is your job, first of all?
In a car, it's 15, and it says in the bike, and it's pretty accurate on Google Maps.
An hour?
In a bike, it'll take me 30 minutes, so double the time. It, you know.
But how far is it?
Let's
How
say
many
it takes
miles
me
is it?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I know that
Like 8 miles?
it's doable.
10 miles?
I want to say like 10 miles. No, 8 miles. I want to say it's closer.
I think like
Where's your phone at? I can quickly find out real quick.
Yeah, that's a good, because I used to do it from Oracle to Craycroft on Glen, and
You pull up your maps?
yeah. True, you don't know how to use iPhone?
Nope. Google?
Right.
I was gonna use like maps or anything like that.
Yeah, look, I googled the Manila place.
Okay.
So yeah.
Maps.
So you don't think the shed's too shitty, huh?
Not at all. It looks good.
Yeah? Do you want
Yeah.
us to build your house? It'll be a
No.
tiny house.
No.
A tiny home. Welcome to your tiny home. People are isn't that crazy that people want to move into like a tiny house? When you like, did these people never get the opportunity to live their poor life? And they're like, let me live like an immigrant. I think it's crazy. I think that like, if you give me, and they pay so much money to live like little immigrants. Do you
Who's
hear
that?
that?
No, what is that? Is it Ginger?
I hear murder coming.
Yeah.
True's gonna.
Oh shit! The party started.
Oh,
What are you doing, Martine? Creeping everybody out? Have you ever been scared, Chewy? Like, look out your window and like, oh, there's someone out there. Okay. At one time I called the cops because I heard somebody over here where your truck was, and they came over and they were just like, there's nothing out there but
So it's 15 minutes driving.
8 miles.
Oh, it's 7.6 miles.
Yeah, like 8 miles, more or less.
Bicycling, okay, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. If I
That's
can
not bad.
bicycle from my job to,
Then you get to
I would get
cardio.
so fucking lean, muscular, my legs. I want to borrow your bike if I could.
Which bike? Mine?
Whichever bike I can commute with.
Yeah.
Commute.
Oh, you don't want the expensive bike. 'Cause
And I go into work late anyways.
I'll
oh
wait.
shit. How many times have you hit that, Chorito?
You should move that, Martine. I don't know why the hell
Yeah,
you
that's
do
a really
that.
bad idea.
No, sorry.
We called you.
Oh, my
Wait,
phone's
your
here.
phone's here. Hey, Martine.
Hey, that's a bit.
Isn't it weird that like we mix pee together?
You guys
No.
are gay as hell.
You think it's gonna be like a super baby?
Dude, did you smash your phone?
Yeah.
Fuck,
What
bro.
happened?
It's fucked up.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
When did you smash it?
Are you peeing on the door?
Let me see.
Dude, there's like a big ass black blob on it.
Let me see. Let's see the blob. I didn't notice it.
Is it bad, Betsy?
It's pretty fucking bad, bro.
Is it?
It's on the corner. It's not bad. Feels in the middle would be bad.
For real?
Yeah. Like half, like a good part of the corner of the screen is all black.
Bullshit.
All right.
For real?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
We watched
No way. Oh, you fucking lying sack
It looked
shit.
like it though, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Troy, we watched you interview your friend.
Oh, you did?
We watched the whole thing. What's his name?
The sample.
The
The
sample. This was the sample. Jesus the sample. Martine, grab a chair.
That's
We're
okay.
echoing.
Now he gets all shy.
So, it was a very, very interesting podcast. Martine was just like, Truth sucks. Truth sucks. If it was me, blah 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 the whole time.
Damn, that's not what he told
The
me.
whole time.
He said, you're the best interviewer I've ever
I never
seen.
said that. I never said that.
He's like, yeah.
I
I had
think
a
I have to learn a little bit more about like interviewing. I tried.
Hey, that was
My
her-
first interviewee.
Well,
Because it's like there's
shit.
dead air and I'm like,
Why don't you interview?
fuck, like what do I say next? You know,
Interview
like
Ryan.
I wanna interview. I will interview anybody and everybody
At the same time.
at the same time.
So
I heard
nobody.
you interview.
What about Ryan? What do you think about Ryan? Like what?
I think you should
makes him
interview
special?
her.
Why?
Because she's
That's sour to me.
I don't need a sour tea. She's just like a.
How much does she cost?
Ooh.
Will
So-
she be able to come into a podcast? Would she do a podcast
Without
in
the
the
video,
first place?
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Without
she
the
don't-
video.
Yeah, she doesn't want to face out.
She doesn't want her fucking soul captured like the Native American
She's like
that
a,
she is.
She's like hippie. I know. Oh, yeah. The 1/16th. The one.
I'm gonna clip this and
1/30th.
send it to her.
Send it to her.
I'm just kidding.
Seriously, I don't care. I'll tell her yes. Dude, you're not.
You're not.
Stop
I'm
lying.
like.
Stop lying. Look at me. I know. You're not. You're not one of us.
So
But yeah.
what about Ryan? Like,
What's interesting is that she, when you get her talking, she just like
goes
spews-
on. Goes
yeah,
on.
she's-
Okay.
She's got that like energy.
Oh,
it's
Betsy, I
interesting.
didn't tell you.
What? What?
Where's your phone at again? I'm sorry. I have
Oh,
to. Do you have Amazon on your
you're
phone?
you're so like
Organized.
into your phone. No,
I know. No,
you're so into your phone. Amazon.
Amazon Prime or
I wanna-
Amazon?
Amazon, whatever. Amazon. I'm gonna order something off for your phone.
You gonna order something on the phone? Yeah, I'm just renewing my Amazon
Martine.
subscription.
Really? Right now? So yeah, there's a lot of people you could interview. You can interview Freddie and ask him how he became the owner of Catalina
He
Landscaping.
would never be in front of a camera. He's so shy.
You think he's shy? Just fucking hide your phone, just like this. Just be like, don't.
I would. Martin knows I am ethical. I'm ethical about the fact that people know they're on camera.
Yep.
Really?
He wants. Yeah. He doesn't want to put anybody
I would
on
never
blast like that.
recordedly, secretly, ever. How much?
No. I
Never.
think that's uncalled for. I would never even record. Period.
Anyways, no. I honestly I wouldn't want to do that on and put that out on like public.
What would you ask Freddie if you could interview him?
How did you
Uh,
become the owner of Catalina?
How did I
Landscaping then?
beat you when I was 14 and you were 18 in boxing?
Yeah.
Walk me through
Hey.
that, please.
Well, you see, there was a camera there, and I didn't want to beat a little kid. 'Cause it's, you know. What is that?
What do you think that is?
Is it to unlock your car? It can't. Okay, it's a adapter mic. Okay, it's a mic. It's a microphone that I don't know. It's a Yeti Snowball Ice. What? Yeah, I don't know. It's a microphone.
It's a boom arm.
Boom arm. Cool.
I ordered 3 of those.
What?
I have 2 more. I bought 2 more Yetis.
Why so many?
One for individual. Me, Martine, and you.
What about Ginger? Doesn't she get hers?
Nah.
What about a guest?
You.
I
Honestly,
I move.
yeah, you move a little 5 feet to the left.
5 feet. That's a lot.
I've legitimately invested a little bit more money. I bought a Blue Yeti. Martine,
Yep.
A Yeti.
how much money did you spend on your Blue Yeti?
$100.
It was 120 plus taxes
Something.
from Best Buy. How much
Brand
after
new, though.
brand spanking new? After taxes, it was probably up to like 130 and 140 bucks. I went on Craigslist and Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I bought these Blue Yetis within 2 days. Honestly, like 24 hours.
Between. Uh-huh.
Used, and I tested them both. They worked perfectly fine. They just didn't want them anymore.
They realize they can't talk in front of a mic.
Individual Yetis deserve 1 person per microphone,
Oh,
Then-
I didn't know that.
typically. Because if it's surrounding everything else, it's hard to pick up. Honestly, I bought these 2 Yetis. One Yeti costed me $80. Another one, $60.
Wow. And
That's $140 alone.
you bought the arm thingies already?
Then I bought those 3 arms.
So what Tree's saying is that we owe him.
I don't pay shit.
Then I'm like, yeah, and these arms, they go into these
Yeah, they
fucking
clip on the
clip
table.
onto the table, and it was $40 each.
It's interesting.
So, with that, on top of that, there's a mic shock mount. So, like, if let's say you tap the phone, it's not gonna radio onto the mic.
The vibration.
So I bought it and I'm like, this is gonna be good for the podcast.
Nice. Where are they?
It's gonna come in tomorrow.
Nice.
So I want to do a podcast tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna work tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Well, then we'll do it the 24th after.
Yeah, we'll do it on 12.
Bando's providing the beer. Radio's birthday party.
Just pop a fucking microphone in every studio or the party.
Hey, too much.
So what about the niggers, right?
Oh god. We might offend fucking Juanito.
Maybe.
I mean Manuel.
Anything else, big brother?
Dude, my mom
They look like
straight up lied to me.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's great. That
They
was
look
the
a little
greatest mind fuck for
Yeah?
me. Yeah, because I didn't want to look directly at him because I was like, I'm gonna stare at somebody, you know.
They
But
look
I just
similar.
kind of like looked away and it was dark.
Their jawline.
Yeah,
looks
and
similar.
he had glasses that day, huh?
The darkness.
Yeah, the darkness. I was like, oh shit, maybe it is Danielle's brother.
Dude,
I'm not
I've noticed.
and they were
this.
sitting right next to each other. Weird.
Not
that
like
was weird.
not right next to each other, like a table, like.
No,
was
no,
right
no.
here
They
and
were
then-
next to each other.
No,
Chewy.
Manuel was in a different table.
Yeah, but the table was like
Yeah.
here ends this table, and like
But
immediately.
they
was
look
the other
alike,
table.
right? It's so
Yeah.
weird. They do look like the jawline kind of looks similar.
I was scared. I was like,
Like
why?
I know we're not familiar with strong jawlines in our family, but they
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
like
they
they have
look
a
alike.
strong. So that's how I'm thinking of my UFC fighter, my next UFC fighter. And what's gonna be the next UFC? You're gonna
Maybe.
beat the fuck out of Amanda Nunes.
Managers is gonna be
Yeah,
super.
By the time she's like
Super-
fucking 60, 50 years old,
How old is she?
my daughter will be
30s,
fucking
right?
her
She's
up.
in her 30s. Dude,
Yeah,
I didn't know
she's
she was a
probably 30.
lesbian.
She was lesbian.
I didn't know she was a lesbian. Martin was telling me you could be Amanda Nunez. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And he showed me pictures of her.
Punch my hand.
lesbian.
Punch my hand. Really hard.
No, I can't be the. I
Punch.
can't.
Just punch.
Ugh.
No, punch really hard. Let go. Just
She's
do
gonna
that.
make me. She's
Do
gonna
that.
talk shit to me.
Do that. Just punch it really hard. It's not gonna hurt my hand.
go. Just
Go.
let that hand go.
Okay. Oh my
Oh
god,
my
Tree!
gosh, Betsy. What the fuck was that?
Alright, Tree. Alright.
Okay.
Go again. Wait, aim it to your face though. So if I miss, I still win. No!
Too slow.
Martine, this is embarrassing.
Alright, put your hand up. Put your hand up. I'm
Come
gonna show
here.
you. I'm gonna show you.
Come
I'm
here.
gonna show you. Put your hand up.
Okay.
Ooh, you would have been knocked the fuck out, Betsy.
Why would you do that?
Alright, no, for real, for real.
Why?
For real. Put your hand up. Put your hand up.
Okay.
Put your hand up like this, like this. Press the gun up. Ooh, you got quick. You got lucky.
Come on, Chito. Ah!
Too quick.
Those gonna get punched.
I
in the
know.
face.
I know, I keep
Try.
moving it this way. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do
Like
that?
right here. Go.
No. I don't
Go.
want to hurt you, Trito. I can't. I can't.
Go.
I can't.
Try it one more time. You might hit me.
What?
You might hit my hand.
Okay, look, here's a problem. Problem number one: Betsy's not posturing up.
She's not.
She's not posturing
like-
up. She's like, I'm gonna hit you from this side. Yeah.
She's like,
Oh.
That's how you're. Look at throw a punch like how Betsy throwing a punch.
like this?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's so telegraphed.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I hit my elbow.
Is that the elbow you hit on the?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sue your ass,
But
bro.
did you pull it? Or did you hit it?
No,
It's
it
'cause
just popped and I'm like,
You hit this part right here.
You let it go too far.
I let it overextend. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but he was just saying that because of my skills that I clearly don't have.
Yeah.
He was just saying that because of my.
You
my
think she could be Marilyn
my-
Nunez?
what?
You thought she could be a Marilyn Nunez?
I think if she wanted to, if she applied herself.
If she took enough steroids, right?
Yeah. The steroids.
That's
no,
what
no,
it
no.
is.
The only thing.
May have never tested positive for steroids. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
The only
okay.
thing
She
that
hasn't?
we have in
She's
common
gotten good at it, hiding it.
are the little legs.
Look at man.
No, because she throws those arms good, bro.
She punches like a man.
Yeah.
I think Amanda Nunes could fuck you up.
She weighs
probably
135
could.
pounds.
Fuck yeah.
She would fuck you.
She's
She would
smaller
take you
than
to the
she's
ground.
smaller than me, but almost like she's all power.
I don't think so.
People who spar with her said she punched like a man. After seeing her knock out Chris Cyborg and
Dude,
almost
maybe
every
she
other
was a
woman.
man. Dude, did Chris Cyborg get
She went to
surgery?
She went to Bellator.
What
A
does
lot of
that
people
mean?
think that she's Bellator is a, like
Oh,
there's
Betsy, are you saying that
UFC.
she used to be a man, had a penis, and lost it? Is that what kind of surgery you're
No,
talking about?
Annabelle said that she had bad plastic surgery.
Oh, she probably did. She looks like shit.
That's what
Damn.
Annabelle said.
Damn, how did she know?
I don't know, but I'm asking you
You've seen
guys.
Chris Cyborg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She actually watched
Chris
the fight.
Cyborg looks like Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah. She
Where's your
actually.
phone at, Betsy?
She actually.
Actually,
She
are you
watched
the
the
intern?
fight.
Just tell
I
me.
am.
Tell me.
Oh, Betsy, by the way, I'm gonna have to teach you how to be the intern. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I need you to
I
while
am
me and
the
Martina are
intern.
entertaining the crowds
Okay. Uh-huh.
and we just hear you go in the background. We need that part.
I suck at being an intern.
I'm
Stop.
stupid. I'm stupid. Anyways.
You know what? Only stupid people listen to you guys. So there's a lot of us motherfuckers out here listening to you guys. Everybody-
there's false because that's false because we have 0 listeners and there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there.
It's because they haven't heard.
If
They
only
haven't
we had all
heard.
those motherfuckers as listeners.
I know, right? If we had all the stupid motherfuckers listening,
Oh man,
we'd
we'd
be rich.
Money.
Yeah.
We're making money.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've invested some money, right, into the boom arms, the mics, and everything.
Okay.
And then I also paid for an app for the first time in my
Wow.
the first
Good.
time.
Wow.
Because
Oh,
this
mister.
app allowed me, and I tried going around it and tried downloading the illegal
Yeah.
that it wouldn't allow me. I'm
Oh,
like,
they
damn,
It's a
they
good
got
one.
so
Then.
strict.
It's a good one.
It allows me to use my phone as a webcam directly, so while I can live stream, I can use my phone instead of buying a webcam
Yeah.
or a DCL. And my phone's good enough for fucking video.
Yeah, it is. It's better than the fucking webcams.
Yeah, for real. Webcams suck dick, and it's like,
They're
why the fuck am I
horrible.
gonna spend like $50 on a fucking shitty web? I'm like, this app costed me. I was like, okay.
You
I
did
said,
the math.
all right. I said, look, you know what? I'm gonna use this webcam, and I'm like, you know what? It says get the pro version to get like good
All the
quality,
features.
all the
box.
features and whatnot. I'm like, you know what?
No ads.
If it costs like $2, $3,
I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it. I said fuck it, and I hate that. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. And I click get the pro version, and it says
$69.99.
$7. I'm like,
That hurt. That hurt you?
fuck it. I'm like, I clicked yes, fuck it, I'll buy a one-time purchase, and I said, okay, now I can use my phone, and the quality looks clear, good, fucking great, while live streaming. Right now, I'm pre-recording it, but I'm like, damn, this quality looks fucking good, and I'm like, all right. So
What is it? No.
it's just I need my computer, and I usually like I have a fucking I
What's it
have
called though?
a stand for my phone. I just didn't bring it.
I know. You have
And
a
I
crazy
think-
like
and I-
spider looking one.
Yeah, and I just need to bring my computer
Mm-hmm.
along with the 3 USB mics, the ones I bought,
So
including the 2 that I bought, and then Martinez.
how about I buy a computer similar to yours? Would that work?
There'll be no
Oh, and
problem.
I've been wanting to buy a laptop.
Give me a reason.
If you buy a laptop, buy a good one.
Well,
Buy
is
what?
yours a good one?
Mine's a good one. 8 gigabyte RAMs.
What do you recommend for a laptop?
Next.
Like right now, what kind of laptop?
Something
is there
around
right
like,
now?
honestly, if you want to get something so ridiculously good, Alienware.
Okay, but that's
But
for
that's
gaming,
taking
right?
that's $1,000-something bucks.
Okay.
It's considered for gaming, but the reason is because it takes up. It's as
It speeds.
powerful as like your PS4 or an Xbox,
Oh.
Laptop.
but it won't lag. And if you look for like Alienware, they cost that much money, but a lot of people buy them
Well-
and they do it to like process video.
Yeah.
Like you won't get like you're like holy shit, it's the fastest fucking laptop I've ever fucking had compared to the
My
Windows.
work laptop.
Whatever
Yeah,
kind of
Windows, Dell.
They
Windows.
fucking you know how they
Yeah.
lag and you're like what
Oh,
the
it's horrible,
fuck?
horrible, all the time, all the time.
And it's just like yeah, so like you pay for what you get for.
Yeah.
Mine has 8 gigabytes and it's good enough. I'm
Who's
gonna do
thinking
it. I'm gonna
Apple?
use it
8 gigabytes of RAM.
Of a,
No, I would suggest 16 at the minimum. Mine has 8 gigabytes and it's fine. It's fine, but
Mac Pro, MacBook
Macs
Air,
are good. I'm not gonna lie.
8 gigabytes of RAM, 266, 256 gigabytes of storage.
Hardware.
$1,000.
That's not.
$1,000. $999.
200 something gigabytes of storage with 8 gigabytes of RAM. No, you're better off
No.
using a used one for, let's say, that much.
With more
You honestly 250 gigabytes of hardware storage is nothing. You need something in the terabytes, which is like almost like 1,000 megabits, but gigabyte. It varies, but like you want it to last a long time, especially for like a PC. You deserve more than a terabyte, like more than a terabyte.
I don't want a
of
PC.
hard-
I want a laptop.
There's still laptops that are PC. I mean, not PC. That are more than that storage. That's garbage storage, to be honest. For that much.
Yeah, for that much.
For that much.
That's
no.
it. The apps it comes with, or the things it comes with. It's like
The hardware, the RAM, are the main things, and then obviously like I'm saying, Alienware is like the top of their game. It's the top
I'll
of
look
their game.
around. I'll do some looking.
You look so much like Annabelle.
Do I really?
Yeah.
I thought she looked like
No.
Martine a lot.
No, you look
She
like
has-
Annabelle.
She has Martine's nose though.
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but you look so much like Annabelle.
The fat face. Is the
No,
fat cheeks.
she doesn't look like Martine.
The fat. No.
No.
Don't
Not
tell
no.
him that.
She looks like you.
Oh,
Don't
don't
tell
tell
him
him
that. No, everybody says she looks like Martine, but she doesn't. Thank God.
No, she looks like you.
Thank God. Poor Anna.
Martine has this like fatter face.
Like a
I'm not trying to
rounder
explain.
face.
He has like this like wider, like his features match his face. Yours
They're
smaller, shrink
small.
down, but you have like a chunkier
fatter
face.
face. Yeah, rounder face.
Mm-hmm.
The MV360 HP.
HP.
It's 8 gigabytes RAM
Uh-huh.
and 256. As same as the
Oh.
laptop.
No,
as the
and it's
MacBook.
cheaper, right?
Oh, 670.
Yeah, because
cheaper.
because Apple is more expensive, and honestly, Apple's pretty good. But, and honestly, Apple's really really good. They're great at what they do. As much as I hate them, but
Dude, I'm looking like the top 10, and like 4 of the top 10 are Mac Pros,
Yeah.
MacBooks.
yeah, and it's well deserved because when you try to edit,
$1,500 for a Mac Pro 13.
yeah, it's so good beyond a PC, but a PC will do the job anyways,
Huh.
and it's cheaper as you can tell by the price range,
The PCs. Yeah.
like Windows kind of computers.
Yeah.
Compared to like an Apple product. Apple is just somehow like
I think they're overrated.
They seem like they're overrated, but it depends on what you want. Like, what do you want out of it? Are you gonna edit videos? What do you want for, like, you just want to use it for regular, but you want to use it maybe for an option to use it for something else?
I don't know what she wants to use it for. What do you want to use the laptop for, baby?
You make me confess, Chiefs?
I just want to hear.
I don't know.
She's gonna become a reporter.
No, not a reporter. Just want to write stuff.
A PC would do enough, for sure. You just gotta make sure it's
She wants something that she could carry around. With her.
No
She doesn't
man-
want a PC. She wants a
no
laptop.
minimum than 8 gigabytes. I would say up to like 16 gigabytes is the bare, like.
The bare minimum.
No,
Yeah.
8 gigabytes is the bare minimum. Do not go anything less. If you go anything less, you're gonna be fucking hating your fucking laptop. If you go below 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Now, as far as storage, you needed 200 gigabytes of storage is nothing, because it says it's 250 gigabytes of storage, right?
Yeah, but, it
But
takes
then
so
like
much.
all this like
The
system.
stuff that comes with it. Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff that comes with it takes like 30% of that. Then you're left with like 70%, or
It's
like,
ridiculous.
and then you're like left with, and then you fill it up so easily, and then it just like as the longer you use it, it gets slower
Oh,
because
man.
of all that memory.
This Dell XPS 13 review 2019.
Yeah.
Whatever. It has some pretty good specs, bro.
What does it have?
RAM 16.
Ooh, nice.
Storage 1 terabyte.
Good.
Yeah, man.
What year did it come out?
2019.
2019.
2020.
And how much did they want for that?
How much did they want for this laptop? Oh they want some money, bro.
Oh yeah.
$1,300, $1,000, a little over $1,000, depending on where you get it at.
Right.
Just a tad bit over. No,
That's good.
$1,000 or 34 cents.
That's good.
$34. Ooh, that's a good laptop.
Yeah. Have you ever used Apple products like Macs?
Oh,
Yeah.
She has an iPhone.
No.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like Mac stuff like what like
Like a desktop?
PC?
No, I don't think so. Just the phone.
it's a little more complicated, but it's
Yeah, I
nothing.
bet it
It's
is.
nothing that like someone like
I
with Down
remember-
syndrome could not get over with. You can get the hang of it.
But I'm stupid, Julie. Gotta remember.
It's just
remember.
a little bit of stuff like flip sided, and then the way you work things is just like different. Like wait, what? Like it's just so weird. But
I'm
honestly,
just gonna
it's
edit
easy.
everything so that
Macs are faster for some reason.
it looks.
It's just somehow their software or something they got it down where it's faster processing
They
videos
use
and
alien
audio.
technology. Hey, isn't that crazy though? Have you seen the documentary where that guy, this Bob Lazar guy? Remember? Did you watch that? Never. The Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar? No.
Yeah, he tells a story of how when he was back in the day, like he's like 60 right now, but he's back in the day when he was young. He went to work for Area 51, whatever.
S.
Was he on Joe
Or
Rogan?
what was it?
Yeah.
He was on Joe
S1.
Rogan?
Yeah, but he's like an old dude, and they made a movie about him. I think 2 movies about him, and he's still alive. And he's just like, he gets harassed all the time because he's like a biochemist or whatever, and they show up to his lab, the government. They're like, "What the fuck are you working on here?
Doing
What
some
do you
meth?
know?" Huh?
Cooking up some meth
Cooking up some-
with all his knowledge.
I know. But
that we
isn't
sold
it
to the
crazy
black
though? Like
community.
legit, he had his hands on alien technology.
Supposedly.
No.
Supposedly.
Then now what the Navy is like.
Now that the government
Oh,
came
you
out
know
with
what
it.
we found out? We invented this technology, and it's the same fucking shit he'd said like 30 years ago. When it, like, it's crazy. That's crazy to me. That it's like we're living in a time where shit is being able to, like, because of the internet.
The government
But because of the internet,
officially came out
honestly.
and said these are UFOs, meaning unidentified.
No, not
flying
only that, the technology.
aircrafts?
No, there was actually like
What about an
Pro-
Acer?
propulsion.
Acer is good. I think the best Windows laptops go to Lenovo. If there's a Lenovo there,
Yeah,
Lenovo is a quality build. It's probably honestly one of the best.
We bought a Lenovo for Annabelle, right? Like the tablet. That's what it was, right?
A Lenovo?
Yeah.
How did that hold up? No? Garbage?
She didn't want it for
Turned it-
officey stuff. She
turned it
wanted
in.
it for
We're returning the guy a fucking iPad.
She wanted it just for drawing.
What was it, like a tablet? Oh,
With a
I don't know.
keyboard.
All I know is that like the Lenovo build of a
Uh-huh.
like an actual
Of a
laptop or PC.
Yeah, people like those.
I don't know as far as like I don't know as far as a tablet,
But
but it does. It's one of the better build quality, like top. I don't know how much it would hold up as a tablet, but it would be
I know.
really good as a laptop.
it wasn't
Because
charging.
you
The
saw-
only reason we didn't
just
keep
buy
it
it.
was because it wasn't really charging well, right?
Betsy, just buy the one from my mom. Tell her it's garbage. My mom has a really good Lenovo.
I know.
Lenovo.
I know. I liked hers as a touch
It's
screen
so
and
fucking
everything.
crazy good. She spent over like $1,000 brand
Yeah.
new, over
Oh.
$1,000. I'm like, damn, man.
What do you do?
I almost wanna
Facebook?
talk-
Is it like an iThink or Think? What?
No, it's not a
ThinkPad?
ThinkPad. It's mine's a ThinkPad. Hers was just a Lenovo, something
else. Yeah.
on a different level. It's great. It's fast. It's
I'll be like, Mom.
Feels
What does
good.
she do with it?
She Facebooks.
She
That's what she
no,
does.
she goes like Medea goes on school with it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's it.
She could do that shit with my cheap ass.
I know.
Tradies.
Yeah. Hey, that's garbage. First, let me give you. I'm gonna hook you up, Mom. Well, you've never
Dude,
liked
is
to
there
meet
more
me.
beer?
Just one more. You
Oh,
guys
give me
want to fight
that.
over it?
Yes.
You know what?
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors. Paper.
All right, hold on. I want to witness here.
You got a camera.
All right, no, but I want a lifetime. I don't want to look back and be like, Betsy lied to me.
What? You think I would lie to you, Joey?
When it comes to alcohol, Betsy, it runs in our family.
Okay.
Calm down.
Calm down. This is how
My
Indian
neck
we
feels
are.
so hard right now.
Paper,
man.
rock, scissors,
I feel so
work.
like hard.
1, 2, 3. Well,
Yeah.
two out of three. Two out of three.
No, that's one
No,
to
no,
go.
it's always
That's
two out of
one
three.
to go.
2 out of
That's
3.
what losers say.
Always two out of 3.
That's
I was
what
gonna say that right
losers
before we
say.
said that.
Whatever.
Alright, let's go. Becky. Ready? Rock, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors.
Yeah!
That's
Alright,
one
one more
and
time.
Okay,
One more time. Paper.
Paper,
Oh,
rock.
no. We fucked it up. We fucked it up. Alright.
Okay. Okay, Tree.
Please, God. If you want me to have this last beer.
Paper. Come on, Trito.
Alright. Give me a second. I'm getting so nervous.
Why?
It's the last beer.
Oh my God, Tree. You had like 20 of them. How many did you
Yeah, a
have?
bunch of them.
Yeah, there was
No, that was Martino drinking most
Come
of
on,
it.
Tree.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Oh! Yeah! Thank you,
My
God.
beer, bro. It's my beer.
You don't even drink beer. Smoke your crack, sir.
Smoke your crack.
Alright, you know what? We'll split it.
Alright, I'm down for that split. With your,
You want to put it in there?
With your,
It's ice cold.
with your make-believe rules. It's like you're pissing.
No.
I don't like you
I
holding
think
it.
that's good right there, right?
I don't.
It's
don't
like
think-
7. No, here. Honestly, this is like 25.
There, that's good. That's
Whoa,
good.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa!
Too much motherfucking beer.
I want to take the podcast out to another level where
Oh,
I
no.
invest my own money into it.
Why, Trito?
I don't
People
know.
don't want to hear this shit.
You're gonna make all the returns.
They're like making $100,000 a month, and I'm like, yeah,
We're
I'll
not
give
making
you
anything,
10.
guys. We haven't even played it up yet.
I'll give you a $10, man. I would share you know, immediately if I make any money, I'm like,
Bro, we
Dude.
made money.
we made
X amount.
$10 a month, bro. And they're like, yeah, how much did you spend in it? I like, a little over 2,000, but still, man, I'm finally finding a return in this money, in this market.
You know how much beer costs? So much.
That's
all that
part
keeps
of
this
that's part
podcast
yeah, that's
going.
part of the
It's a business cost.
yeah, it's
You
business,
write it
the
off.
beer.
Business
It's a write
expense.
for real.
Business
So,
expense.
you could probably write beer off.
Maybe if it's part of the podcast,
Oh yeah.
and they see us, sponsor. Drinking
no
beer,
one's sponsoring this
and it's a part
garbage.
of it. I don't know. Maybe you could pull off some bullshit like that off of around tax season.
Get these scissors.
It's so weird how long they get and how little area they can cut.
Yeah, I know. So it's good.
Maybe it's for extra leverage, but what is that? What does that cut? Like twigs and shit?
No, it's for metal.
Oh,
This one cuts
metal.
metal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice little cutter. But yeah, it's so fucking big. You can tell the fucking hand part.
This one for twigs,
Oh, okay. What are they fucking called?
clippers.
There's another word for it. Pliers? No. There's another word for that.
Shears?
Shears? No. It starts with the P, I think. Fucking pruners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pruners.
Oh.
Who's spending the night and
I'm
we're out
spending
of
the
beer?
night,
That's
um,
crazy. Why'd you drink all the beer?
It's
No, that was Martine. Martine drink like he's a fucking
Maybe
alcoholic or
you should try
something, I
some
don't
of
know.
that crack.
maybe.
Slow you down. You got me. What is the dark part?
Where you going, Betsy?
I can't bust my dick out.
Oh.
Oh my god. Damn.
Do you guys all hear that? She has a dick.
Oh no.
Martine, that you're gay.
Oh. Is that what that makes me?
Yeah. Super.
Man.
Can I suck on that real quick?
No, thank
Let
you.
me suck on it real quick.
No, thank you.
Come on, dude.
You fucking.
Don't be
fag.
gay.
You're a fucking fag. Bro.
Come on, bro.
I mean,
You know what I'm talking about. I just saw a fucking old ass movie, dude.
which one?
I don't know if maybe you're too young for it, but
Oh, too bad.
not that old. That's honestly not that old. It's literally was made 1 year before I was born. It's called Water World.
Dude, I've been wanting to watch it, bro. And I told Betsy
Netflix,
about
right?
it. I told Betsy about it, and she's like, I don't want to watch that stupid ass movie. I'm like, Betsy, it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
People love this fucking movie. I've heard about this movie so much. I've never seen it. It's a dystopian world about living underwater, right?
In the water, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Mad Max
It's like
on
2.5
water.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it at work.
Nice.
I was driving, dude. Here's the thing. My wife does not like watching movies at all. She'll watch a TV show with me, but when it comes to movies, she will just say,
Dude,
"I don't want to watch movies because
Tell her the movie that I was telling them.
Waterworld." What do you think? You want to watch that movie?
right now?
No, I'm just saying. Did you?
No.
I watched it.
You watched it. Did you recommend it to her team?
No.
I would
Did
recommend.
you recommend it to me?
No. I just brought it up right now. I watched it at work. I would recommend
work.
it just to say like you watched it. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my gosh.
Okay, like 13 Candles and
13 Candles. What? I need to watch that movie because I don't think I've watched it.
16 Candles.
16 Candles. Is it on Netflix?
Maybe at one
Maybe.
point.
or Hulu. I think it's still there. It's somewhere there.
Well,
I think Hulu.
Waterworld. I want to say one thing about it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Dude, have
What?
we seen it before?
No.
Never.
It was made 1 year before I was born.
1993.
1995.
But you know how they put stuff in Telemundo?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't like that.
Maybe, but here's the thing about Waterworld that I absolutely. I'm not gonna say.
Underwater because
I'm not gonna say it was good or bad.
They were underwater because of global warming.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
But in the movie, I love one thing about it, and I'm not gonna say it's good or bad. To me, it was kind of neutral. But I liked the fact that it is. For instance, I've noticed this in movies, that where you see CGI everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Waterworld was one of the last movies made by Hollywood, made by actual platforms.
Special effects.
No special effects. Really.
No, like special effects without CGI. Like
Yeah.
actual hard special effects.
Not even then, dude. Everything was like hard. Like everything the platform they were stepping on was real. They went to Hawaii and made this film.
That's not how you say it, bro. Don't be a piece of shit.
How is this it?
Woke culture.
Huh? Hawaii.
That's what I said.
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You gotta
Hawaii.
take me there for me to catch it. I gotta hear from the native Hawaii people.
How do you say it?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Dude, let's plan a trip to Hawaii.
Oh, I would.
Or
down to
Japan.
Hawaii.
Well, I heard
It's like
it's
a
expensive
thousand.
over there.
It's like 1,000
Too expensive.
to go there, and it's like
Expensive. Let's go
it's
somewhere
so
else. Let's go
insane.
to Mexico. Okay.
Rocky Point. Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky
Okay.
Point for the 400th time. Yeah.
Rocky Point for the win. I bet you Hawaii is
Doesn't
like
have shit on Rocky Point.
it doesn't have shit on Rocky
I bet you it doesn't.
No, Mexicans
I
have cool
guarantee
shit.
you.
Cool shit. They
You go
like
to Rocky Point,
drinks,
everything's
coolers.
expensive. You're already pissed off because of the plane ticket.
The fuck
and you're
Hawaii,
like,
Hawaii,
just for here
Hawaii.
for water? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I could have driven 4 hours for this shit.
You know what I do want to see is the observatory they have over there in Hawaii.
On the sacred mountain.
Yeah. How do we get there?
I'm the piece of shit for not saying it sounding like a white girl. Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I'm not the piece
You
of
gotta
shit.
do that
Anyways,
at the end.
this movie was made in Hawaii, right?
Uh-huh.
And they did it in this
We didn't
land.
learn nothing.
It was I never learned.
This intervention didn't do anything. This Hawaii.
This
Get your ass
fucking they
kicked
did
for
it in
Hawaii.
this land, and they took $5 million alone just to build this little prop that was in the movie for like 20 minutes. And it was like,
But-
when you see the prop, like it's real life. And then when I was watching it, I was like, this is some real fucking like real shit. It's not some CGI special effects or none of that.
No, this is real.
Maybe that's why it's a good. Maybe that's what made a good movie. Like
Yeah.
if the actual actors were like, you gotta watch this shit. We actually we were invested in this shit. We flew places.
Well,
we
that
were
was
just,
like literally one of the last movies ever to be built like that because they spent over $100 million
damn.
in the entire movie. Then they decided, like shortly after that, another movie was made, and then another movie was made after that, which was Star Wars. George Lucas there's another previous Star Wars, but this one that came out after that was made purely almost all CGI, all in a computer almost. And they're like, oh shit, you don't need to fucking set up a fucking $5 million prop, $5 million over here.
But the thing is that even when you use CGI, it's still costing you a shit ton of money.
Not $5 million.
Dude, it's still like how much did Avatar cost to make?
But
And that was all CGI.
With technology advancing,
Avatar was like the
price
most
goes
expensive
low.
movie ever.
Yeah,
made.
because everybody's trained now.
yeah, everybody knows.
Everybody
okay,
has a
here's
skill.
yeah,
When it's new, it's like it's technology.
it's more expensive. Like think about how expensive a fucking TV costed eventually
Yeah.
today or like recently
You
compared
can
to
buy 75-inch
how much
TV
better.
for like less than $600 right now.
But before,
It's
when you
crazy.
bought your fucking like shitty ass big
42 inch.
42 inch with
800
big ass
bucks.
fucking like
Ears.
borders,
Okay.
it was like 2-inch borders and shit.
I like
And she
that
got
TV. Honestly, I like that TV still.
That
Like,
Vizio-
it has better quality than the big one we have. Honestly,
It
like
looks better.
yeah, it looks better.
Well, that's a Toshiba, so
maybe. I don't know. Anyways, the Avatar costs. I can't say these big numbers because 237 mil.
wow.
How much did it cost you? 170.
Yeah,
Hold on,
a lot of
But it
money.
made $1 billion.
let me see.
But it
Let me
made,
see.
yeah, that's true. That's true. How much did it make? Because like inflation's real. Like
How would you get the answers from Google? How much did Avatar make?
Yeah, how much did Avatar make?
How much? Wait, you
Yeah.
put Avatar
I
with the
know.
T?
that is not my fault.
No?
I know how to spell Avatar.
No.
That was my thumbs.
How much
My thumbs were doing the thinking.
did?
My thumbs are stupid too.
Okay. Wow.
I made $1 billion, I think.
$2.8 billion.
Dude, it was a big movie.
They're
Wow.
gonna,
Big
they're gonna make
movie.
a second one, bro.
Oh,
Yeah?
I want to
Yeah.
watch it.
You know they're
Hey,
not gonna make $2 billion.
Maybe they are.
Not with the amount of like the way that Hollywood's been shitting on conservatives and a lot of the population of is conservatives are like they're gonna be like, no, fuck them. I'll wait till like it's on Netflix
I
or
don't
some
think so.
bullshit.
A bunch of
Yeah.
people want to be
They will
entertained.
never top that.
A bunch
2.8
of
billion.
people wanna be
dude, one movie I regret buying, Mulan. And I loved Mulan when I was little. And when we watched it the second time, I was
They
super
took away
disappointed.
so much of that movie.
I was so disappointed. They made it into like
I-
magic.
I saw that
and
movie,
all kinds
but I
of weird
downloaded
shit.
it. I downloaded it illegally. I
What?
wouldn't-
What? We
And me and Zoe watched it together.
yeah.
And
Does
Zoe,
like it?
I mean not Zoe, Zoe and Daniela. Me, Zoe.
Those
and
are your
Daniela.
accomplices. Is that what you're saying? Say
They're,
no.
if we're gonna take me down,
Take them
take
down
them down
too.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm just saying that I wouldn't pay $30 for a movie that I didn't go to the movie theaters for.
I know. It's crazy.
Watch it at my home. I'll fucking download it myself.
Well,
The whole reason I would even go to the movie theaters is just to get that experience.
get
It's like,
out,
yeah.
do something.
Do
yeah.
the surround system, get the big wide screen, and get lost in the movie.
Yeah. You get lost in that shit.
I went to go see Aquaman with Daniela
Uh-huh.
when we were dating,
At the movie theaters?
and I was working like a lot. I fucking passed out in the beginning of the movie, and then I woke up at the end. I was like, and she's like, "Yeah, the movie's over."
Wow.
It
She
was
didn't
the
wake
most-
you up in the middle?
No.
She was entertained.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's like, "Ooh, Jason Momoa.
I know.
He's got abs. What?
He's got abs on his face? What?
Yeah.
Dude, super chilled? What?
Yeah, we were just dating, so she wasn't gonna interrupt. I was snoring too, apparently, according to her. I was like,
Abs is CGI, by the way.
No!
I think so.
You're
too.
lying. You guys are haters.
He's that guy.
You're
Fuck
haters.
that guy, dude. He's too. No.
He's
I would fuck him
Steroids-
up in a fight.
Steroids.
I guarantee. Yeah, for sure. No, it was steroids. People that you see in movie theaters. I mean, like,
In the movies?
These actors.
Uh-huh.
That are, like, there's some that are just can
What
be
about
naturally feel like.
Tom
First is
Cruise?
like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
He's
He-
most likely natural. He's like, all right, it's attainable where you don't need to take steroids. No,
Maintainable.
people like Jack. What's his name? Efron.
Zac
Efron.
Dude, we just...
He's speculated to have taken steroids to taken this new physique that he has.
What physique does he have?
He was a scrawny ass motherfucker. Here, can you unlock your phone?
Oh.
This is why you need to be the intern. If we're talking about something, Betsy, you need to on the computer and bring up a picture of something that we're talking about
You with my stupid
preemptively.
fingers?
Yep. That's what the producer is all about and intern's all about. Is that
Well,
you
then
need
I
to
can't drink.
preemptively. No, you can drink and be a part of it.
Um,
But while we're talking about something,
oh,
I'm like,
he
hey,
got
pull that
hairy
up.
or...
I'm like, pull that up, Betsy. Pull that up,
Oh, yeah.
and then you
But
just go.
maybe he just got older, too, dude. Like,
No. It's speculated that he's taking steroids because he was a rail when he was younger, like in the high school teen musical.
Who was a child too?
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
sure.
you were a child.
Sure.
Look at you
But
Look
he
at you
was
now.
not
now. You took fat
genetically.
to the main line. You
We're
took
talking
main line
about-
fat pills.
People are. That's not even his buffest fucking physique. His physique is so crazy good right now. People are like, no. With the genetics, he was
Maybe not.
He's in his 30s right now. When he took that musical, he was in
20s.
he wasn't even in high school. He was
No,
already
he
in
was
his
in
20s.
his 20s, yeah.
He was a rail. And all of a sudden he gets all this fucking he looks fucking jacked and
But fucking, no one says shit about Nicki Minaj and her, 20 butt surgeries.
no.
Like Kim
Nicki
Kardashian.
Minaj is for sure
And
fake
Cardi
butt.
B and who else? Man, I just wish my name would be added on there. Martine, would you still love me if I had a ridiculous butt like Kim Kardashian?
I don't know if it's.
Can you brighten up this?
Yeah,
That's
you
Baywatch.
swipe- you swipe-
No.
You swipe, yeah, you swipe up, and then that. There you go.
Okay. Because I need to see Zac Efron full HD.
Full HD.
Tell me that's fucking natural.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Tell me that's him in Baywatch.
That's fucking
That's not
weird.
fucking natural.
Yeah, he was ripped.
Look at how big he fucking is.
Yeah, he's ripped.
That's not natural.
He had to compete with fucking The Rock.
The Rock,
so
for sure.
he had
That was him in Baywatch.
Dude, does The Rock take steroids?
100%.
Yes,
that he takes
100%.
100%.
Does he deny it?
I don't
He
think
doesn't
ever
address
talks
it.
about
He never addresses it.
Why
I
don't they
think he
ask
talks-
him?
Everybody. knows.
Everybody talks there's
You
just
think
something
they
you
don't
don't
allow
talk
it?
about.
They don't allow it on the interviews. They're like, he'll do an interview.
No,
don't ask
because
about
this-
this and that.
Nobody likes to talk about steroids. It's very frowned
Why?
upon. You're telling me this motherfucker is just he just hadn't get his growth broken until his 30s? No,
That's
that's
crazy.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
You're right.
That's not fucking natural.
That dude's so fucking skinny right there, bro.
I know.
He's so lean and that's muscular. Fucking, you can see his veins popping out. Look at that. Look at his arms. You see his fucking veins popping out?
His nipples
Okay,
are still
Betsy,
small, though.
don't look that hard. Okay, Martine.
You
look
know
at
what's
his
crazy
fucking
though?
Yeah, no, I
veins.
see.
He
it,
has
bro.
little nipples like Tree.
His fucking nips are hard as shit. But look, to be honest,
People get that shit injected though. You know that?
what?
Like fillers. Yeah, so that your nipples stay hard. They make them permanently hard. Like they inject something in them.
Some girls have inside nipples, and when
Their
their
innies?
nipples
Yeah.
are innies, so they have holes
Yeah,
instead of where the nipples
I think
are at.
I've seen it. I'm
And
not
if you
sure.
squeeze
Hey,
their tits,
hey,
if you squeeze their tits hard
They
enough,
pop out.
they go boop.
I don't
That's
think
a
that's true.
weird-
I think that's a myth, Martin.
I don't know.
I
You
think
just
I've
made
seen
that
that,
shit
though.
up. You just made that shit up, Martin. Stop lying.
Betsy,
No, but
we've seen enough
women-
porn. You don't know what the
I have
fuck you don't know what the
too.
fuck you're talking about. You leave it to the experts. So
no,
this
there's
woman,
there's legit inverted
So-
nipples.
So
Legit.
should I look it up right now?
There's legit inverted nipples.
put any nipples,
Oh,
any
God.
nipples,
Any nipples?
any. I would say like a
I would
belly
go
button.
inverted nipples.
Any nipple, like a button, belly button. Any nipple, inverted, sure. Let me hit that.
I don't have it. Betsy has it.
Oh, you put your cum face on there.
That's fucked up, Betsy.
Why?
I'll wash my mouth off
After every
After
every shoot you do.
every shoot.
Inverted.
Shut the fuck up.
Should we do videos or images?
Whatever.
No, Chewy.
Video.
It's gross.
Video.
No.
Okay,
No.
then images.
This is a work phone.
Inward. Horrible. I'm gonna have to train you how to become.
Oh, gross.
Let me see.
Gross.
Let me
gross.
see. Let me see.
But you know what? I think I've seen this with fucking breast cancer survivors.
Let me see.
Uh,
I want to show Martine.
uh,
Not 'cause
it's
of
gonna
me.
give me nightmares.
I don't know. Let me see.
What do you mean? It's giving me chills, and I have those things. It's like, I don't.
There's some legit
It looks.
inverted
I
It
think
looks
I-
like something painful
It
happened
would look
to them.
like it hurts,
No.
right?
Yeah, I don't think it's
You
supposed
know
to
what
be
it
like
is?
that.
I've seen a lot of. I've not
You've
not
seen a lot of
personally.
any dicks?
No,
Is that
I've
what
seen
you're saying?
fat guys with inverted. dick.
Oh.
That's what this reminds me of.
Oh.
Fat guys with nipples, right? With like inverted nipples.
I've seen that too.
Isn't
Yeah,
that it?
I
Isn't
have
that
seen
it?
that, yeah. But why do you think that happens? Guys aren't supposed to have that.
They're not.
It's so weird, man. Oh, they're trying to pop the nipple out.
What?
Look at right here. They're doing like surgery right there.
Oh,
See, they're trying to pop the nipple out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. People get. Oh, my
How's that
God,
gross you
no,
guys
that
out?
hurts, dude. That like hurts my body. I don't want to see that.
Inverted.
It's like
nipples.
really sensitive there too. Like, Chewy, why are you showing the world
The
nipples?
podcast. What were we talking about? This is what I'm saying. If we had a podcast, I'm gonna
You're
bring it.
gonna
I'm gonna
edit
bring
it
my
out.
computer. I'm
You're
gonna bring my
edit it
computer,
out.
Betsy.
I'm gonna have to look at.
I'm not even joking, Betsy.
Uh-huh.
You're legit gonna have to be the intern.
Okay.
I bought a microphone for you.
All right.
You're gonna have to be there going, ha 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 ha, stupid, and just type away. And you could say whatever you want, but I'm just saying, like, as we're talking about
Just stay off the
something,
camera.
you know what? We're gonna have your microphone muted, but you can just talk and laugh and say I'm
Okay.
stupid as much as you want.
I'm down. That's actually better. Less pressure, better results.
No, I bought two microphones specifically for you.
Oh, nice.
One for me.
Yeah. So
okay,
everybody has their.
here's the
own.
thing.
Martin
Martin
gets.
bought a blue one.
Yeah.
I bought a red one.
Nice. And they're
You
the
gotta
same.
sell
Why? Do you understand why? Hold on. Do you understand why?
Because you're a Republican.
Yeah, that's why.
Is that why? 'Cause
No,
we're-
it literally just lined up. Literally
Oh,
that way.
nice.
I'm gonna give you the black microphone.
Cool. Cool.
Just blacked out. You're like kind of neutral. You're kind of racist towards black people. So, no, but
That's
like
not neutral.
it's.
I'm
I'm gonna have the red microphone, and I thought about this. I'm like, oh, I like the black microphone, but I'm like, cause it's all blacked out. But I'm like,
Looks gangster.
no. I'm like, the fact that it's red, and I'm Republican, and he's Democrat, and he
Yeah.
got the blue one. I'm like, it has to
But
be that way.
Martin might
It has to
change.
be.
We might have to spray paint his red again.
No, I don't know. But for now, I'm just like, okay, I have to, it's his microphone. So I'm like, all right, it is perfect too, to be honest. I want the red one.
His mic was never red.
And you could just have the
but
black
I
one.
said red again.
Look,
like make
the-
it great again.
Look, the camera,
Alright.
like I said, I bought the application to use the camera. I'm gonna have a stand right here somewhere, wherever the fuck. You're gonna
Mike
be
Perry
here.
lost the fight.
Who?
Mike Perry.
Yeah, sadly.
He said, "I used to be great."
Yeah.
Whoa!
Supposedly he retired.
Whoa.
Supposedly he retired.
Man, he's just getting beat up so much.
He has a horrible record. He's like he's like, I don't know, 15 wins and like fucking 8 losses or something like that.
That's horrible.
He's a very entertaining fighter, but he just doesn't win, man. Compared to these like fighters and shit, some people just don't have him. No matter how much training there is. He has some psychological shit too. He fucking somehow like he uploaded a video of like him like he was
Jerking
bleeding. He was bleeding everywhere.
And jerking off at the same time.
No, but he
What?
was recording himself and it was almost like a cry for help because he was just like bleeding everywhere. It's a weird thing.
From,
He tried to cut
from
his
where?
veins,
From
but-
where?
And turn people that up as we're speaking of it.
Wait, was this a suicide
Mike
attempt?
Perry. No, I don't know what it is. He broke a window and he started bleeding everywhere. Put Mike Perry bleeding video. And it's a weird thing because it's like you don't want to see a fighter like that, especially someone that's just so entertaining. But he has some psychological fucked up. He kind of reminds me of Martin.
Oh, yeah.
You know why? No. You know why? Because he says nigga all the time. He goes, you know what? I'm technically 2% African. I technically
On his leg.
Yeah, his leg, he's bleeding like crazy.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's like a puddle.
So right here, in the computer, you would bring it up. And if you guys get here a TV in here, we can see it. We'll get the HDMI cord. You can bring it up. And I'll teach you how to use it because it's not that hard, to be honest.
I don't know. We kind of need electricity in here.
Kind of do,
first.
huh?
Yeah, we kind of do, Tree.
Just because there's lights here, it kind of makes you think.
That there's
It makes you think that there's electricity here.
Yeah.
yeah.
But we can do it tomorrow when I wake up.
No.
Since we have the wire here already, the 20 amps and shit.
We need
We
boxes.
need a box.
What kind of yeah, but like the boxes, what? $2, maybe
Pop,
$1.
maybe, yeah. At most $2-3.
How many?
A lot.
A lot in here.
How many bucks did you got?
A lot.
I would say
A lot.
2 in each wall.
At least.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very, very.
Well, maybe.
That's a. I was thinking something too, like that too, but maybe not. That's too much overkill. I was gonna say something
Like
like in the
7.
center, and like having an outlet
Uh-huh.
come out here. But I'm like, fuck it, so you don't have to trip over anything. Have something come over, but I'm like, sometimes I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Like, I still know too much because you have to go under. What's under here? Nothing. Nothing. No cement or nothing. Okay.
No.
Blocks.
Just blocks and then air under. I mean, yeah, but like I said, and then you have to like drill a hole. It's just too much. To be
What'd you
honest.
think? What'd you think of Tree's interview? E.
My interviewee, not me. Not the interview.
Oh, the sample?
Yeah.
That's
That was
alright.
an interesting person.
Very interesting, actually. Like the more we listen to it, the better it got. Like at
Yeah.
first, very.
Was I a good interviewer somewhat for the first time?
That nigga has an 18-year-old kid, or would have had an 18-year-old
Would've.
daughter. They were like, so anyway, tell me about your dead daughter.
yeah.
Oh, that was.
Oh
hard.
yeah, she would have been like 17 going on 18 or maybe
But you know what
18.
he
I got her
talked about
tatted
it.
right here.
He
Yeah.
talked about it.
And Betsy was talking about like, man, isn't that crazy? She was high though. But Betsy was like, isn't that crazy? Her name is Sincere, and like her wife was in jail, and she was like, oh, I'm complaining about her stomach, but nobody was being real with her. But
Yeah.
the kid's name was Sincere.
Like I'm
The
sincerely dying in here.
The irony
Like,
in her name.
yeah,
Yep,
that's
sincere.
crazy.
Sincere, yep. That is actually pretty funny.
That's
Not
but-
funny,
but
no,
it,
no,
But
no, no.
it made like wow, like I don't know, it blew my mind when I realized that her name was Sincere.
Mm-hmm. You see how he like got up close to the.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's not, I got her name tatted right here.
Oh yeah, no, not only that. What else did he have? Like music.
He had music notes
Music
on his
notes.
note. On his
Yeah.
note.
Let me see those shitty music notes you got there. So put them up into the thing.
Dude, I wanted to cut that out a little bit and just kind of like cut because he kind of just it looks awkward just going like this and shit.
Yeah.
But I
But
kind of wanted
no,
to cut it
I
to the
liked
point where
it.
just like.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it because
Okay.
it like
Did you like the intro?
yeah,
That's all I care about.
yeah. The intro was okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the ding,
Yeah.
ding, and it's just me driving to his house.
Yeah.
And it just pitches black and he starts talking
Yeah.
and it just starts afterwards.
No, it was a good intro.
That's good. I've been trying to work on something like that, but then it's fucked up because I was trying to tell, like, I was telling Martina, I'm like, I fucked up on the on my computer, the setting, like it looked really fucking good, clear, all this shit, like high quality, right? Because I just recorded it off my phone, and then I was like, all right, cool. And then when I exported the fucking video, it took like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I looked at the fucking video and I'm like, fuck, dude, it looks so fucking shit. I fucked something up on the export settings where it's like lower quality, it looks like 360p,
Maybe
some
the
fucking shitty quality. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, it
the
looks
way
good
you
enough.
sent it, huh?
And I'm like, you know what? It looks good enough. Fucking, I got so fucking, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna publish it. And then I uploaded it. And it took like another 3-4 hours to upload it to YouTube.
Damn.
And
But you'll get. I think you get quicker over time, right? Like
yeah, but it's just, well, that just takes so much time just editing and
yeah.
just processing it. And just like, I'm just gonna upload it. And I
I'm
still.
gonna go to bed, dude.
all right,
It's 1 o'clock.
all right.
You
We're
guys
gonna.
can stay. You guys can stay up, man. I'm
Well,
just
we're out
tired.
of beer.
Yeah.
We drank the last beer.
Well, you did technically too.
All right. This was
I don't want to ruin you guys' thing. You guys can still talk, man. I'm just like tired and dirty.
I
That's
think
pretty
we're
much
done.
it.
I
Yeah.
think we're done.
All right. Do.
Too much motherfucking trash.
Martine just stayed off the camera the whole time.